V2 Dominators from Fat Shark. I have a Sharpie wrap on here, and you can see that I've done the wrap to go around the fan, the front of the fan, on the side here, on top of the faceplate, and even added it to the fan just because I just wanted to. And you can see I have the bottom as well. Excuse my voice as I'm sick. So here, this is the prototype. I don't have any lamination on it, but you can see that look pretty sharp for the Sharpie. So for some of you guys that bought the Tyrannus wrap, this would look really good for you guys sporting the Dominator 2s. Also, isopropyl alcohol, 99% or even 50% works. Blue towel or a lint-free cloth works great. You want to take any grease off the goggles. The decals do not like grease or dirt. The decals that I have here are basically matching to the Tyrannus wrap that I pretty much did 4 months ago. And there you go. Put that away, make sure your hands are nice and clean. And biggest thing with these is you just have to have some patience. Your first piece is going to be quite big, and what you need to do is, oh, my hands in the way. What you need to do is you're going to have to weed them out. So by weeding, I mean you can use an X-Acto or a pick. Take where the cut lines are, and you'll be able to see them. You can't really see them in the video, but here's the one piece, and it's a little intimidating at first. You'll be wondering, there's these little circles here that are on top of your Fat Shark. These guys here, that's these guys, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. You'll be taking 7 of those out. Trying to get my hands out of this video. So I made a bunch of slits, so then that way you're able to conform the decal around the round surfaces of the Fat Sharks. So this looks like a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie, it is a pain in the ass. There's no other way of doing it easier. You can't really mess it up that bad. I mean, we're only into this for about 3 minutes right now, so I mean, it's not the end of the world. Some of the quads you guys build are definitely harder than this. Here it is. Here's your one major piece, and as intimidating as this might be, it's actually not that bad, because in reality all you got to do is take the 3 holes here and you can just line that up. You can actually put your finger behind it just so it doesn't stick on you, and you can see that I'm just lining that up, and these line up really good. So if you can get a good alignment on that, then the next one falls over. Oh, got some debris. Now if it looks like these guys are out of whack, all you gotta do is simply just pull it out more, move it over. You see that? I'm trying to get my big fat hands out of the way. A little bit of blue is gonna show up there. There you go. And then you can pretty much use your finger to push all of that out. There you go. That's the hardest part about this wrap. So anyways, as you can see, I'm running my thumb around this, and then you can take this side here and it just plops right over. Right there. This side here just plops right over. Now it's like, yeah, you know what, I don't really like the way that is. You can basically just take the deco and peel it back, peel that back, peel this back, and it's like, you know what, I want this to be a little bit more that way, and yeah, that's a little better fit right there. So it's definitely, this decal is definitely user friendly when it comes to applying and reapplying, as long as you're not rough with the decal and you're not ripping it off. There you go. And then I got the Fat Shark logo on there. Someone was nice enough to lend me this case. I'm not sure if I can say who it is, but if you see this video, you know who you are. Thank you so much. This means so much to me for helping me out. Now, as you can see, there's a couple small little wrinkles on here, and it's like, ah, man, that kind of sucks. In the end, when on my installation, what I like to do is I'd like to add a little bit of heat, and it gets rid of all that stuff, and it just makes everything like just super easy. You can also use it in between, like I can. So you can just lay this down, and you can see that it'll want to go like that way. I mean, you can pretty much direct the decal wherever you want it to go. So there you go. And then this guy doesn't fit very well there, so then you just move it over. I don't know if you can see that. Just like that. Most of your prints are going to go out within a day or two. If I have a large order, I have to wait for the order to cure before laminating it. And I print as orders come in. So right now it's been pretty steady. Okay, I weeded that out. There we go. Where does this piece go? Oh yeah, it goes over here. So there we go. You can see that. Just making sure you're following. So this is the door. And you can just pull it off, put it back on. Most of you guys are going to go through the same process too, so I'm not trying to hide anything. Nothing difficult about this. And there's slits in here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm sure my competitors are going to be copying some of this. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you find your own way of doing stuff, but if you have to copy me, I guess you have to copy me. I'm really trying not to keep my hands in the video. It's kind of hard not to, so I'm going to use these, which makes things a little bit more challenging for me to put it on. I normally just like to use my hands only. So there you go. That goes on there. And again, there's slot, 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 and that helps with the curves of the wrap. Again, blocking everything. Sorry, my bad. There you go. For some of you guys that are members of groups, clubs out there, and you want your logo used, you want them placed here instead of the Fat Shark, or maybe just above, or even on the faceplate. Let me know. I can definitely put your logo on there, as long as I don't have to redesign it or anything. You send me your file and I'll use it, and I'll keep it in confidence. You tell me how you want to use it and I will follow. So for some of you guys that just own Dominator 2s, you can just buy the wrap separately. Most people have the Dominator V2s. Now, I believe Fat Shark, after they released the V2s, they came out with a faceplate. So I ended up borrowing this from a buddy of mine, and he gave me the faceplate. And what I've done is the wrap goes on the bottom here, on top, around the switch, and then I also did it around the fan and the mount there. So just as an added little bonus in case you guys want full cover. I also added, this is from a previous install, there we go. I also added the, even on top of the fan, so some of you guys might think that's funny, but just wrap's a wrap, right? Just trying to cover a lot of stuff. I'll start off with this. There we go. I think the hardest part about this install is how to hold these faceplates. I'm trying to not put my hands in the way.